Hello my loves, it's time for a project pan update. This is going to be my February update, so update number 2. I've got some empties, which is great, love that. Oh hi, do you want to come say hello again? You said hello in the first, yeah, you can come up. Come on, come up and say hello. Good girl. Oh yes, hello. This is the Freya show. Oh, Miss Way. Miss Way. Oh, yeah. Smell everything. What did I finish? Well, I finished Bomb Dear Bright. I think that's no surprise since I finished one of these in the first month of the project. I had 2 of them, finish one up, introduce the other one to finish it up. I mentioned that I like the formula, not a huge fan of the scent, but that's okay. And look, I wouldn't buy this. I am introducing something else. Ooh, noise. So I recently talked about this in my purchases, monitoring my purchases video. It's the Lacura Summer Touch Booty Balm. It's meant to be a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. It's not. And look, I don't mind it, but I don't want it kicking around for too long. So I'm going to put it in the project pan so I can focus on this. Once I've finished this, I actually don't have any body moisturizers where I'm like, I want it gone. So I think once this is done for the rest of the year, I'm just gonna enjoy what I've got. I have a whole bunch of Body Shop body butters, which I'm looking forward to using. I've got a few that are kind of, season dependent. I've got a gradual tanning body moisturizer, which, I wouldn't really pan that because I just use it here and there as I feel like I need it. So I'm looking forward to just probably having like 5 or 6 body moisturizers on the go and, sort of exploring what I have, because a lot of what I have is either quite fresh or the things that I've had for a little while. Like I've got a couple that I consider a bit luxury. Like I've got the Aesop Rind Concentrate, which is just divine. I've also got one from Laura Mercier. I don't know if they still make their body moisturizers, but like that thing is luxury. So they're the kind of things like I use them on special occasions, or, if my skin is really super, like body skin's really dry. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with body moisturizers, but that's good. Like that's kind of where I want to be at. I do have a lot of them because of, getting so many in the advent calendar, the Body Shop advent calendar, but I'm okay with it. Like I reckon I've got a bit over a year's supply. Next, huzzah, I finished the Grown Alchemist hand cream. I mentioned to you guys, like I didn't really love this. It kind of, like I put it on and I feel like it makes my skin feel drier, so that's super fun. I am going to throw in another hand cream. This one is from Mecca. It is my last Mecca hand cream. It's Happy Hands. I think I got this as a birthday gift with Mecca. I can't remember. Anyway, I know I've had it for a long time. I won't be able to get through this before the quarter ends and I do a refresh, but I just know it's one that I want to finish this year. And if I have like a hand moisturizer on the go, I can always use up one that I don't love so much on my feet. You know how it goes. That's how I use this up so quickly. I just smash through it. Should mention that I was going to mark this to show you guys where it was at, because the last time I said I'd only just made a little bit of progress, or have I worn the thing off? No, I don't. I think it was pretty full last time we updated this. And I was like, I really don't like this. So it was on my feet every night and it was pretty easy to finish up, to be fair. I also used it on my hands a few times, sometimes on my knees. But again, like I didn't like it. It didn't do anything for me. Not a huge fan. I also finished my 4th Ray Glisten Up Mist. So this one was here. I talked last month about sort of splitting this up and having some in my bathroom to like use it just as a face mist, and then also using it as a makeup mist. I didn't really love it as a makeup mist, so I took it in the bathroom and I was just using it morning and night as like a sort of hydrating layer after I cleanse my skin to then go in with serums and stuff, and I burnt through it super quick. This one, I wouldn't buy it again. I am going to introduce something new. I was going to do this one, which is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Setting Mist. But I feel like, you can see I've been using it a bit lately, thinking that this was where I was going to go. But I feel like this kind of burns my face a bit. So I'm thinking I might just declutter it. And I've actually chosen a MAC Fix Plus, one of the little fragranced ones. This is a pineapple one. So it's got that much in it. I've only got like March to sort of get through before I do a refresh, so I didn't want to put in anything too big, but I definitely want to use up some more face mists this year. I need to make room in the drawer so I can kind of spread things out a bit. It's just a bit cramped in there, to be honest. Something else, this One Day Tattoo Real Lasting Eyeliner from K Palette. So I've actually, like, this has been in my everyday makeup drawer for months and months and months, and I've been using it for a long time, since last year, and it's just got to the point where it's too hard to use. Watch it make an absolute liar out of me. Yeah, of course you would. I can do like half an eye before it starts to get dry and clogged up, and then, you know, I spot clean it and I try to get product flowing again, but I can't do the other eye properly, and it was just like, that's enough. It's fine. I've been using it for months. So that one I'm calling quits. I am introducing another one. This is from Shuamora. It is one of their like, I think they're called calligraph ink liners, and it's refillable. So you get like a refill that you pop in there. I have been using this only, I think I loaded this up last week maybe, and I'm wearing it today. I actually really like it. It's quite nice. I'll see how it goes. So that's gonna be my eyeliner of choice for now. And I did also use up 2 of the Flavour mint bombs. So they're just like little not single use. I get about 2, maybe 3 uses out of them, hair masks. So that leaves me with, let me just check how many. I've got 9 left. So there's that. Okay, let's go over progress of my other products. Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Primer. Here she is. I disappointed myself a lot this month. That's all I use. I haven't been wearing much makeup. I've been pretty bad actually. So that's where it's at. I feel like if I just applied myself and wore makeup more, I would easily finish that. Isonox Silk Cover. There she is. I'm not weighing these. I will weigh them at the end of the quarter. Nakia Joy Powder. I did actually decide to mark this. So that's where it started. Here's where it's at now. Kind of, maybe a little bit, I don't know. But like I mentioned, the lid is like full of product. I quite like this powder. I'm getting along just fine with it. I think it will literally take me all year to use though, which is stressful. NARS Laguna Bronzer. There she is. Again, not much to report. And the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Blush. You can still very clearly see the like imprint of the, what is that? A flower and flames or a sun? I don't know. Is that a peach and peach leaves? Maybe that's what it's meant to be. I don't know. Who knows? And ABH Dream Glow Kit. So I talked about this last month and how like it's just not really great for my face. I'm not wearing it today. I've had quite a bit of, not quite a bit of use, but I've been focusing on using Wish when I use it. And you can see how messy she is around there. And I can see like little indents in the pan, which is kind of nice. That gives me hope. It shows me that something is actually being used. But yeah, I don't, look, we talked about this last month. I don't expect to get a lot of use out of it simply because it's too glittery and sparkly for me. Concealer, Natasha Denona, High Glam. I am enjoying this. Sometimes when I use it, I see like little scrape marks on the side, and that makes me excited. So I'm like, how much is in there? Like, I don't know. It doesn't look too full. Not weighing it. It kind of makes my life easier for like filming and editing these videos, but it also makes me a little bit curious. I'm like, I don't know. It's a surprise. Who knows? Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. I'm really loving this. It's fantastic. The only thing I've mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of the applicator because it gets a bit messy, but that's all right. My Inglot eyeshadow in 328. There she is. Look at that pan going well. Last time we had just a tiny little bit of pan. And yeah, it's, you know, it's growing. That's exciting. I think hitting pan on eyeshadows is one of the the little joys of life. Let's talk about these bits here. So I introduced the MSH Love Liner in, I don't know, 6B1. And I haven't used it, so that's great. Marc Jacobs Fine Liner in Dove Affair. I use the smallest amount of this. It goes just on my waterline, sometimes on my lower lash line. That's it. Brow Fix from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm really enjoying this. Great product. I'd buy this again easily. MAC False Lashes. So when I initially introduced this, I said I don't love it. And I still don't love it, but it does feel like it's getting a little bit thicker. And that means that I'm kind of getting a little bit of a nicer result. Super common with mascaras. But I will definitely still be calling this done at the end of the quarter. NARS Via Veneto eyeliner. This is getting dry. I can feel it's not as creamy. So I am very glad that this one is like, you know, on the list of things to pan. I'm just going to show you how much is in there. So it's just that, like, it's not a lot. I won't finish it by the end of the quarter, and that's okay. I will, you know, continue to use it. The way that I found out it was really dry was I went to use it as a liner, do like a smoky wing liner with it. And usually when I do that, I apply it with a brush, and I couldn't pick up product on my brush. And that's when I was like, aha, that explains a lot. Okay. MAC Fling. This is one of their eyebrow pencils. Still going with this, obviously. This will be going for a while. I can't wind this up and then retract it. So I'm not going to wind it up to show you, but yeah. Let's do lip products. House Labs. This is the Rip Lip Liner in Myth. I'm wearing it today, but I don't think I've worn it all month. I did mention to you guys that, like, I'm just not really digging the color. I'm not really into these like rosy colors at the moment. Like, it's in the family of nude, but it also pulls a bit rosy, and I just don't really love it. Same with this Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Genuine. I have also, I don't think I've worn this once. And again, I mean, this looks quite like orangey brown next to it, but yeah, it's still within that sort of like rosy sort of colors, and I'm just not feeling it. Melted Matte from Too Faced Sugar Cookie. Love this. God, I could eat that. I'm not even joking. It makes me want to eat like baked goods. Gorgeous color. Love it, love it, love it. Do I wear it often? No. I might have worn it like once in the last month. So I'm not expecting like big progress. I just want like something fun and different to wear. But my 3 concept eyes, I discovered something. So this is non-retractable as well. I can't wind it down to show you. But what I did notice is if I hold it up to the light, I can see where the like the bottom of the mechanism is sitting, and it's here. So there's not much product in there at all. Can you guys see that? There you go. You can see that there. So there's not much in there. I am like, I'm kind of like, could I finish this? Is that something that could happen? That would be super exciting for me. I have been focusing on this one. This is the one I always reach for. I simply prefer the color of it over the Demi Matte Lip Cream, and the comfort of it over the Too Faced. We know that this is just here for fun, and I'm not going to finish it. It's just for fun. But this, I feel like I could finish this. And that, man, that's exciting. Fragrance. I have the DKNY Be Delicious Crystallized. So I feel like I'm making fairly consistent progress. I do think I made more progress last month, but also I'm at the widest part of the bottle. So that's okay for me. In fact, I think I'm sitting or maybe right at the widest part or just a little bit above. So that tells me like progress in the future is going to keep going. I wasn't going to pan a fragrance this year, and I think I've already mentioned that, but I threw this one in. I think I actually might introduce another one in the next quarter as well and just see how I go. If I can continue to pan a few more fragrances this year, I might get to buy something new and feel really good about it, and that's kind of exciting. I like that. That feels good for me. Let's do body products. Yognog. Haha, she's a big one. All right, so it was there at the last update, which is like right at this line, and it's now just here. So as I mentioned, I have been putting this in a smaller bottle, which I take in the shower. It's like a tiny little like squeezy bottle, because this is too big for the shower. I'm not going to battle with it. I've had a few people leave comments about ways to like use this up faster. So it was suggested use it as a bubble bath, which I might do. I don't really have baths. I just can't, like, I get in and I'm like, now what? So I tend to not have them, but Chris loves them. So maybe bubble bath for Chris. I feel like I've said that before. I don't know if I said it last month or if I've said it in a comment. Anyway, the problem with that is we do actually already have bubble bath because Chris loves it. So there's that. And also it was suggested that maybe I use it as a hand wash. I probably won't do that because I bought like big, I think they're like 700 or 750 ml hand wash from Costco. Like it was a 2-pack. So like that's going to last us a really long time. I don't mind if I don't finish this year because I love it so much. I have one other one that is a big bottle, but I know it's going to be easier to use because the formula is quite runny and it's not as foamy as this. And I've already made some progress on it because I was using it last year. So that will go into the project like in the next quarter. And then I have a product that I'm going to pan in the third quarter. And when you see it, I think you guys will bring out your pitchforks and flames. It's quite comical. So there's that. Even though I'm confident I will finish a lot of body wash this year, if I don't get through all of this, like I'm cool with it because I love this so much. It smells so good. Like, oh my actual God, I want to drink it. It smells so good. And I would buy this again. I would buy this giant, do they still make these? I don't know, but I would buy it again in a heartbeat. And if one of them lasts me like a whole year, That's a commitment I would make. It'd probably last me more than a year, to be honest. Last month, I introduced this from Frank Body. Is Frank Body still a thing? I don't know if it is. Anyway, this is the original coffee scrub. So it was full and sealed when I introduced it. When I opened it, I squeezed out all the air and I let it settle and I marked it. It was here. This is where I'm at after using it for the month. So do you remember when I started the project for the year and I had the Ofra like coffee body scrub in the tub? So I used that up in a month, right? And I was using that every time I had a shower because I could. If I used this every time I had a shower, I'd have no skin left. I'd just be like, I'd probably be a skeleton with like some shreds of muscles and other like organs stuck to me at this point, because this is like, it's like sandpaper. It's sensational. It's super effective, but it's like sandpaper. I think I used this about 2 times. I know I used it just the other day, but like before that, I was like, holy shit, this stuff isn't messing around. So this is going to take me a while and I'm okay with that. Like, that's great. I love an effective body scrub that I don't need to use every time I shower, that actually works and sticks around for a long time. Moving on to skincare bits. Bioderma Ciccabio, we have a problem here. I don't think I used this. So there's that. Maybe once or twice, but I like held it up to the light and it's sitting like here, but I'm not going to mark it. I need to be better about using this. I've not been good. Also this from Shuamora, the Nutrinectar. This is the oil in emulsion. So similar progress to last month, a little bit less. I didn't wear as much makeup this month, which, you know, that is what it is. But I just don't love this. It's so hard to get off. It doesn't emulsify very well in water and it leaves an oily residue on the skin, so I don't love it. But I'm going to try to power through and just get through it. Just do it. My heated eye masks, I put 2 of them near my bed. I said that like that's probably something that I needed to do and I did that. But it didn't encourage me to use them, which is a problem. So I haven't used any of them. And my sheet masks, okay, I kind of hate myself for this. So I have had incredibly dry skin this month. I didn't use any of these because every day I would wake up and I'd be like, I want to review the Loops masks that I purchased last year. And to do that, I have to actually use them. But I didn't want to start using them until I'd taken some B-roll footage of them, and something would always come up, or I'd be like, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I'll do it, and then I'd forget. And before I knew it, pretty much the whole month was gone before I even took the B-roll footage. So I did take it, but it was just the other day. But in the meantime, what I did was be like, don't use these because your skin is so dry. It's a perfect time to use those masks and see how effective they are. And all I did was spend the whole month with like literally dry, flaky skin, especially my forehead. It looked like, when I like went like this, it looked like a leather bag. It was not good, guys. Not good. So all I did was torment myself for the whole month because I couldn't get my shit together. That's it. And also didn't make any progress on my Project Pan sheet masks. So very disappointed in myself. Oh, and this, I forgot. She's hiding. Laneige. This is the lip sleeping mask in Apple Lime. There she is. You know, she's still pretty full. And I haven't been very good about using it. Oh, God. Look, we always have these months when we're project painting where we kind of fall off. I try not to fall off in February, but apparently I did. So that's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also really worried about March because I'm gonna be away for a while in March. So I don't know. We're just gonna see how we go. It is what it is. It's okay. I technically have the whole year to finish these products up. And if I'm feeling a lot of shame at the next update, it's fine because I will just push these products aside and we'll start fresh with some new stuff and it'll be all fine and dandy, you know? That's what I tell myself anyway. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go. Let me know how you're going with your project pan. Hopefully you haven't fallen off the wagon this early in the year like I have. But it's okay, we continue on. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.